Yo, 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 welcome back to another edition of the Stay Off My Grass podcast. It's your boy Jeremiah back again to talk Laker basketball. And we got the biggest hater in the building, man. He's back. We back doing one together again. Oh,
Yeah, we sprinkling that
man.
hate tonight. We
I'm not
sprinkling
I'm
that
not
hate.
happy to see you here tonight, man. I'm just gonna start off
Y'all
with that.
lost to the king of LA tonight, man. What happened?
But
What
let me get
happened?
into it. You feel me? We got defeated by the Clips, 133-115. High man of the game, LeBron 46. Ugh. Just a wasted 46, man. 9 threes. He was definitely out there tonight hitting. I don't really think he got much from anybody else. And it was a point. I don't want to say it. I don't want those words to come out of my mouth. But man, ugh, it was so close. So we got to within 10, and we had a possession with the ball, so where we could have put it up 8, and we lost the game right there. But damn it, Westbrook, man. It's so
I
hard,
didn't
bro. It's
think
so
you was
hard.
gonna
Sometimes
say
he
it.
gives you highs and he gives you lows of the lows. It's so hard, man. It's like, bro, it's like we want you to do good. We want you to be here. We want you to do this, but you just give us moments. It's like, damn, like, will we really be better without you? Will we really be better without you? I don't want to believe it, but man, goddamn. But go ahead, hater fan Randy. Let me hear
Oh yeah.
it.
So I'm glad you at least I'm glad you at least acknowledged it. But yeah, those two back-to-back turnovers was the back
Those,
breakers. Back
oh
breakers, and
man.
that killed the whole momentum. Cause I was like, damn, like the crypto, the
LeBron,
Staples Center,
like they was
whatever
out
y'all
there
just
hitting. Thomas Bryant hit a
yeah,
three. LeBron was
the
hitting
arena was
three. They was getting
rocking.
buckets. They was getting stops, and then you just
And
why
then
would you put in
two
the? That was a.
and then
Ugh.
two bad, terrible turnovers. And then so yeah, that's essentially what the game was. But I want to kick it off by saying this, man. I'm gonna be completely honest and completely truthful. I'm scared of the Clippers, man. I'm gonna just say that because it's just like I understand that they losing right now or whatever the case may be, or they win some, they lose some, or whatever, and they got people in and out that lineup. But it's like when the Clippers actually decide to get up and play, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Like they a scary team. You know what I'm
Let,
saying?
let, me,
Like
let me tell you about the Clippers though. How many games have Kawhi and Paul George played together in those 3 seasons? I think the number right now is at 100. You know, AD and LeBron have played more games together than those two have, but we don't hear
I
the same jargon. Probably because they got a good because they have a good coach over there in Ty Lue and they fill out the whole team. But the Clippers still got to show me they can stay healthy and they can win because we've seen this Clipper team go to the conference finals. We've seen them get to the playoffs, but we haven't seen them actually compete healthy and ready to go come playoff time. Like not even because I hate the Clippers, but the Clippers always want to be in the mix, but they don't ever really be in the mix. It's kind of funny.
yeah, I agree with you. But yeah, so I'm gonna
They
just
gotta
keep it
show
a
me
bean.
something.
I'm scared. Yeah, it's Kawhi Leonard and Kawhi Leonard definitely hasn't caught his stride yet. He played decent tonight, 25, 11, and 16. But I feel like that
Mhm.
wasn't a typical Kawhi game. You know what I'm saying? And so
They did. His minutes were kind of like a bit scattered, and I understand too because he just came off that partial ACL and they want him in a hamstring, so they want to make sure he's completely healthy. But he looked at points in the game when he wanted to get to his spots, when he wanted to dominate, when he wanted to pull up from mid range, when he wanted to play like lockdown defense, like it was all there. 25 was like a solid, and he didn't play. He didn't come into the fourth quarter until like that halfway mark after like that the
the
Lakers run
run,
really ensued when the Lakers got the game back to within 10. So I
yeah,
mean, they really picking and choosing his minutes right now. So that's
yeah,
probably why you're gonna see a full
and then
Kawhi.
Ty Lue messing with the lineups, letting Paul George run point tonight. So it's just like I said to me. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm scared of the Clippers, man. They can go a lot of different plays, a lot of different ways with it, and it's to me it's a little bit alarming to see. But to dive into y'all side of the ball, from being completely honest, I feel like y'all played a good game today, but I just feel
Mhm.
like everything started to click a little bit too late. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all dug yourself in that hole too late. I wouldn't say I appreciate, but I feel like y'all have done a better job this season
Mhm.
in a sense of not giving up. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like Lakers of old, maybe
Absolutely,
a year,
I
2 years
absolutely.
ago,
I was doing that too.
like y'all go down 20 in that first quarter, it's just like wrap it up, like you know what I'm saying, send them home. But
Mhm.
it seemed like on a nightly basis, even though y'all go down by a dub or however much y'all go down by, it's just like the lead is never really safe. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I will commend y'all on and say that is way better. Westbrook played. I wouldn't say he had a good game today. He finished with 2
No,
turnovers. I guess
absolutely.
I don't want to define
His
him
no
by
no no
that
no no.
last 2.
He did not have a good game tonight, and he didn't have a good game in Portland. Is why the reason he sat out the majority of the fourth quarter. He didn't
Right.
have. We can call a spade a spade. He didn't have a good game. Because you can't just separate. I mean, the good things he did tonight or whatever he did tonight from the bad things he did tonight. It just didn't add up. He did not have a good game. You cannot say that.
Right. Yeah. So,
But I do
like
want
I
to
said,
say
it was a bad game today.
I
He
do
got
want,
to the
I do want
line.
to
That
say
was
this
the only
point.
thing he had going for him. Go ahead.
I do want to say that too. You've seen at points tonight where the Lakers were just outsized. We had Patrick Beverly guarding Paul George, and we had Dennis Schroeder on. I mean, we had we had Pat Bev on Kawhi and then Schroeder on Paul George, and that's where we really see the undersized parts of the Lakers because they really didn't have nothing else to throw out there tonight. No AD, no Lonnie, nobody else. We had 6'1" and 6'2" guards guarding guys who are 6'8" and 6'10", and that's where I think we lead to the next part of the show where our newest player Rui comes into play. So
Right.
I hope we see something real good out of him. But go ahead, let me hear from you. What you got?
All right. So yeah, you made the video about it, and I just want to get my 2 cents because we had a back and forth in the group chat about it, and I just want to get my 2 cents. First, I want to say I think that it's a good trade. You know what I'm saying? I will say that it's a good trade. I feel like it's a win-win scenario. You know what I'm saying? Like if push comes to shove, if Rui don't pan out, you can always flip him for another, you know what I'm saying, maybe a first round pick or another 2-round picks or whatever the case may be. So it's just like it's a win-win situation. But
yes,
what, in my honest opinion, call me a hater, whatever you want to call it, whatever, boom. I think that the Lakers need somebody that is going to hit the ground running in the sense of y'all don't have time for Rui to catch his momentum. Y'all don't have time for him to get acclimated with the team and get all this other stuff. Like y'all need him to actually produce. And there's a couple of reasons why I say that. Like number one is because y'all been itching for a trade for the last 2 to 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like this is the first one or like the second one or whatever that has happened. So it's just like he's already gonna have that expectation. And number two, it's not the easiest to play with LeBron. You could pull up the stats. You could be like, well, he shot 39% on catch and shoot and woo, blah, blah, blah. But we've seen that story. We've seen that narrative. We've seen it so many times where it's like, all right, some people ball out somewhere else and then they come play with LeBron and they play like trash.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you got to factor in playing in LA is different. It's a whole different beast. We didn't see in LA eat people alive. You know what I'm saying? People that they didn't thought that was going to come and ball out and get ate up by the fan base. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and what I don't think that Rui's getting a fair shake in the sense of, like I said, unless he can come on and play off the ball.
He ain't getting a fair shake.
I'm just saying.
Look,
I'm concerned. I'm concerned.
Just to clear the air. No matter what type of time of the season you come in, no matter when it at, when you put on the purple and gold, it's just expectations. I don't know, like I don't know how to explain. Like when you go play for the Patriots, when you go play for the Spurs, when you go play for the Yankees, it's just expectations that come with playing with this team, right? And it's no pressure like that anywhere else, and that pressure is on the whole team, not just on Rui, right? But in the sense of him coming to the team, like we gave away Kendrick Nunn and some second round picks, right? You don't really lose much, right? The Lakers had an overload of guards anyway. Rui, if he becomes a hit on this team, then more power to him and more power to the Lakers. If he doesn't, we just get another guy to throw in there and get some minutes when LeBron needs some rest. And because we got,
and that's all it
is. It's really if he does, it's cool. If he does, yes, great. If he doesn't,
yeah, I feel like best case scenario.
We're not expecting Rui to be a Pau Gasol, come out here and save the season. No. We've been itching for a trade because we've been short. We've been undersized. We haven't been able to do certain things, you know.
But and that's where I disagree. Go ahead.
Where? Well, go ahead.
Because the fact that you just said that y'all have expectations, and then you saying that okay, we don't want him to be an all-star. That's bogus. Because it's just like I said. Like I said, when it comes with the Laker uniform,
I said when he comes to play for this organization, and I said that pressure is on every single player from top to bottom. to be the gold standard, to play good. Not necessarily be an all-star, but to play good, to contribute to winning basketball. That's what I'm saying.
And what I'm saying to you is that I'm saying he's coming into a situation where expectations is real high. And I feel like I don't think that it's fair just because, like you said, he hasn't suited up yet. So you don't know how he fit. And then number two, it take a minute to get acclimated. And because I feel like the best case scenario for him is for him to do what Austin Reeves does at 6'8". You know what I'm saying? Like that's his best case scenario. Or to me, that's his best fit. If he can play off the ball, not really get it, slash, get to the hole, get rebounds, and you know what I'm saying, get tips, whatever, get his majority points on, because you know what I'm saying, he's not really gonna get the ball that much in LA. You know what I'm saying? Especially if he's starting with LeBron and AD. Like he's definitely not gonna be on the ball that much. So I feel like that's the best case scenario. But it took Austin Reeves 2 years to even become what Austin Reeves became today. So it's like
Austin Reeves was only a second-year player. His rookie season, he was playing like that. His second year?
No, his rookie season, he was still trying to figure it out.
His rookie season was last season.
Is this not his second year? So it didn't take 2 years. Anyways, go ahead.
He was already playing big and doing big moments early on in his career.
It wasn't like it is right now. Because Austin Reeves is averaging 7? Or he was averaging 7, and now he's averaging like 15. So it's like, come on. But go ahead.
He's getting them. Before last season, he had Malik Monk ahead of him. That's why he wasn't getting points, wasn't getting shots. So that's the reason for there. But back to Rui, my thing is that he brings whatever he brings. The Lakers are really lacking wings and length. So that's the role he's going to fulfill. In Washington, he wasn't even asked to be that guy. They thought he was going to be that guy because he's a number one, a ninth overall pick, right? But then they get Kuzma and they say, we want Kuzma over Rui. So Rui pretty much is booted out of his situation. We're coming from a team where he's not even the star player on that team either. So I mean, how could you really say like that's what I'm saying? Like we didn't get a guy that was a star. We got a guy that was a role player, pretty much a bench player on a really, really bad NBA team. So I'm not expecting him to really come out here and change the mold. I'm saying he's expected to come here and play and be a role player, be contributing. He's not expected to come out here and be Kareem, Kobe, not expected to come out here to be those guys. That's what you're trying to make me say. I get what you're trying to say, but that's not what I'm saying.
No, I guess I'm gonna leave it at there then, because like I said, I feel like y'all can pump the Laker fans. Y'all can pump fake all y'all want to, act like he ain't got no expectations on him. But I feel like the reality of the situation
is on everybody that put on the Laker jersey, no matter who's out there, no matter who's playing.
Okay,
but then you go out there and put your best foot forward. If your best foot forward is 10-10, then hey, that's what you're good for.
Okay, remember you said that.
Yeah. Remember I said that. We're expecting you to put your best foot forward. Bring us your best.
Well, I mean that's all I gotta say about that. Like I said, we shall see. Is he playing tomorrow? Is he playing?
He's playing the Spurs tomorrow. He should be playing tomorrow. We're expecting him to give us his best. We're not expecting him to go out there and lay an egg. Is that what you're trying to like?
No.
Like say like. We're supposed to expect guys to go out there and not do good.
I think
I go out there and I cheer for the guys. I'm expecting them to play their best every night.
No, I think that you guys are expecting. I think that you guys are expecting Rui to give you, or you guys had the same expectations the Wizards had when they drafted him at the 9th pick. In the sense of he's a guy that can give you 15 to 20 a night. You know what I'm saying? Probably average 15. He can go out there and catch and shoot 40, 50, or like mid 40%. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like we got to pump the brakes a little bit, because all I'm saying is that it's going to take time, and you got to see.
That's the goal when you play with LeBron.
An elite 3-and-D. And what I'm saying is I don't know, because clearly he hasn't shown it in Washington. And do I think that I get it? He's on your team, so you want to give him you want to give him a chance. So I get it, but it's just like I don't know. I don't know. Playing in LA, it's a lot of stuff working against him, is all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? But apparently I'm crazy for saying that. Apparently I'm crazy for thinking that LA, people that come to LA, all of them survive all of a sudden. Like everybody that come to LA, it always translates well. Everybody that plays with LeBron, it always translates well. You know what I'm saying? But I guess I'm crazy.
When you trade a player, when you get a player on your team, you were expecting him to fulfill a role. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Tell me, am I wrong?
100%.
Am I wrong? Right?
Do they always fulfill that role?
Well, we're expecting him to fulfill the 3-and-D role that we need, along with the size. Right? The Lakers have a hole right there. That's what we are. That's what we come into the game. Come into the games expecting him to fill. If he does good, we love it. If he does bad, next guy. We'll move on. Let's go. That's it.
All right, man. Well, then I guess
Lakers are trying to sign him long term, so they are trying to work with him. So if he does good, hey. If he does bad, we got to move on. We don't have time.
And that's all I want you to say. Is that y'all don't have the time. He has to hit the ground running. And that's all I'm saying.
And if he doesn't, we move on. Like I'm saying, if he doesn't, we move on to the next guy. That's it. He has 1 year left on his deal. He doesn't pan out. All right, next guy. That's it.
That's all I got to say.
Until next time, y'all. Peace.